This is my match footage for the April 2021Shadowhawk 2-gun match. This is our first stage. We started on Bay 3, Stage 3, and it consisted of a bunch of small rifle targets and small pistol targets. Each of these steel not poppers, but knockovers was about 3 inches in diameter, and this was my dumpster fire stage. I'm normally pretty decent at precision pistol shooting, but it was like 31 degrees. I was wearing gloves, and the gloves really impacted my accuracy. That's my story anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Both firearms, pistol and rifle, started from an unloaded tabletop start. All the magazines you were going to use on the stage were also on the tables. Once you finished engaging the pistol targets here, pistol on safe, in the dump bucket, head over to the rifle and engage all of the rifle targets with either 2 hits or 1 hit in the A zone for the target to be considered neutralized. On this stage, on the left side of the bay, you shot a lot of targets from low cover kneeling position, and surprisingly, I did pretty well. My knees are not in the greatest of shape, but it did pretty good. There's a few pistol targets on both sides, and then you ground your pistol, get your rifle, and engage all of the rifle targets. Again, pistol targets and rifle targets. 2 hits each to neutralize, or 1 hit in the A zone to neutralize. This is my Aero Precision AR Franken gun with a Holosun 510C red dot on it. I've had this sight for a while, but this is the first time I've used it on the clock, and I was pretty happy with it.
5591.
So this is stage 5. This is my reshoot of the stage, and I'll explain why in a minute. On this side, there's a bunch of pistol targets. You have to shoot through the portholes. You don't have to use every porthole, but you have to engage through the portholes, and you have to do it while on the plank. Once you engage all of the pistol targets, you safely abandon your pistol in the bucket, and then head over to the other bay and engage all of the rifle targets. Now, on this match, I did not step into my pitfall of missing a target on any of the bays, which is great. All of the rifle targets, of course, get 2. White targets are a no-shoot, and get these guys. And you note down there by the blue barrels, there are a pair of swingers that you have to knock the plates off the swingers. And originally there was a dueling tree in the middle of the bay that was set up incorrectly. It had a pistol rated shield instead of a rifle rated shield. So we were chewing it up, and so we had to take it off the stage, and this is why I got a reshoot. On my first run through, I took all of these shots from kneeling, and I did really well, and I was surprised how well I did. Again, my knees suck. But on the second run, for some dumb reason, I did it standing. But I still managed to complete the stage under par. Now, because I had to do a reshoot on that stage, I'm starting to get very low on rifle ammunition. On this stage, there's a bunch of pistol targets. Pretty straightforward. One-handed practice for no other reason. Now with the rifle, again, I'm running low on total ammo. So for the little mini IPSC targets, I took 2 shots. But for each of the large rifle targets, I deliberately took my time, found the A zone, and put 1 round in each. So my time on this stage is longer than it would have normally been, but I saved ammo.
Done, unload.
Now, because I was a little ammo conservative on the last stage, I think I've got enough ammo to complete the rest of the match, so I go back to the sort of standard two-gun practice of 2 rifle rounds per paper target. And for those who don't know, black on a paper target is hard cover, so any rounds that hit black on a paper target count as a miss. Now, once you complete the rifle engagements, and on this stage you had to start with rifle, you go to your pistol, and the pistol started empty. There's some steel on this side, and then there's a lot of steel on this side. This steel's bigger than the steel on stage 3, but it's warmer. My hands are warmer. I'm not wearing gloves, so I do much better on the steel on this side.
Finished, unload ship clear.
This is the wood stage. There's a pistol target at about 7 or 10 yards. It was 3 hits, reload, 3 hits, and all of your pistol mags were downloaded to 3 to force the reload. After you got your 6 pistol hits, abandon the pistol, go to your rifle. There are 3 12-inch steel gongs at 107 yards down there through the tree branches and stuff. You had to get 1 hit on each steel from standing, do a reload, and then 1 hit on each while kneeling. And when you're kneeling, you could use the tree as a brace.
Unload ship clear. Clear.
After the match was over, this is my buddy Greg, and we were testing some smoke grenades to see how they dispersed and what their effect was for a potential up-and-coming Fairfax Rod and Gun 2-gun action challenge match stage. Results were pretty good. Now we just got to get approval from our club to make a smoky mess. Given my performance on stage 3 at the beginning, I didn't do that great, but I didn't DQ, so that's always my benchmark. See you next time for more 2-gun and IDPA match footage.